All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for waiting for us. As you can see, we've got two different Axelays coming up here. We have EI on player 1 side and MrBond on player 2. Console audio is from EI's. We have a one-loop challenge going on right here. Unfortunately, you can't see... Please stop that.
We're trying to avoid it from going to the attract sequence.
Oh, I see. Okay. Do that then. Unfortunately, you can't see the full name of the... How do I say? The category, I suppose. But I will read it off for you if I can scroll over that far. So this is a one-loop challenge, best 2 of 3, and we'll see what we can do with what time we got. So, are we good to go?
Yeah. I think so.
Mm-hmm. All right. You want me to do like a 3, 2, 1, let's jam kind of thing? Okay.
Start the timer.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Arms installation is complete. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Man, this game has such rad music.
That's really good.
This is Axelay. It's probably one of the best shoot-em-ups or shmups, as it were, on the SNES. And it starts into this like sort of vertical pseudo 3D thing. I don't really know what you'd call what's happening.
It's sort of an isometric-ish, and then lots of mode 7 going on, and probably gonna eat a couple of rocks here soon. So if I squawk once or twice, it's gonna get a little bit loud.
The one downside, of course, is it being on the SNES. There's sometimes a fair bit of slowdown, but regardless, it's a very cool game that features a weapons select and weapons switching system, so you can switch your weapons on the fly. You see, if you see in the upper right corner, we have the weird fireball thing, this 4-directional circly orb bit, and then a missile. And by hitting L or R, you swap between your weapons, and they're all useful in different cases. And the one in the middle is I can't remember, round laser, round
Vulcan.
shot,
round Vulcan, I think.
But it's a really interesting weapon because as you hold it down, it sweeps forward, and as you let it go, it sweeps back. So depending on how you hold down and not hold down the button, you can end up with a very different shot trajectory. So you can kind of use it to... I'm taking a very long time on this mid-boss, trying to show this off, but you can use it to hit this mid-boss from the side or other things from the side, and also hit things behind you. So it's a really good all-around weapon. The fireball is basically just a very standard, straightforward shot.
It's also probably the one you'll see us use the least.
It is not only less useful because it fires straight forward, but I don't think it's that much more powerful than any of the other weapons. Certainly not enough to be worth the extreme lack of flexibility. The missiles, I think, are actually the strongest weapons of the lot. So if you switch to the macro missiles is the third one in this particular case, you can really do some serious damage with those. In the meantime, you heard that lovely little jingle. That's an extend for me. So extends in this are 30k and then every 70k after. So 30, 100, 170, etc. Also, you'll see that I got hit, but I didn't die, which is unusual for the genre. This is a lot more forgiving than most shoot-em-ups. If you get hit by a bullet or some other minor thing, it will destroy your current weapon. So you see that my round Vulcan is now out. And if you get hit by an actual enemy collision or missile or other thing along those lines, that will kill you in one hit. So there's a chance for some level of forgiveness here, which is kind of nice. It's a definite change of pace. So, Bond apparently has beaten the first boss. I am well on my way here. First boss, like most good first bosses should be, is not really that threatening.
He tries his best, but his best just isn't good enough in most cases.
This is certainly true. So I'm a little bit behind in score and time, but not by a significant amount either way.
I also ate, as predicted, a rock at some point in there, so I am down a life already.
So that could be significant later.
That very well might be, because not only is this a one-loop challenge, but we've also agreed upon a gentleman's 20,000 point bonus for every extra stock, or extra life, if you will, that we have left to our names at the end of one loop if we get that far. So the second stage now switches the perspective, as a lot of Konami games have actually tended to do on some of the classic consoles. Now we're in a side-scrolling sort of area, rather than the kind of forward-on area of level 1.
And correspondingly, this has a fair bit more terrain to dodge. Terrain dodging doesn't work quite as well in the vertical stages, although future ones will definitely still have it. In particular, Stage 3, the next vertical stage, will have a good amount of terrain malarkey hanging out in there, so look forward to that, I suppose.
And given the sort of pseudo-overhead, pseudo-forward perspective of 1 and 3, that terrain dodging is not easy by any stretch.
Certainly exciting.
Can get very spicy very quickly. And considering a terrain hit is a one-hit kill on you.
And not on the terrain.
And not on the terrain. It survives to terrain another day. Things can change very quickly.
Eon says the terrain survives to rain another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wordplay.
Thanks, I hate it.
I don't. I love it.
You also may have noticed in the stage break between 1 and 2, we picked up a new weapon for our third weapon slot. Neither of us went for it, of course, because macro missiles do a pretty solid job for the majority of the game.
Any of the missiles do very good damage, but the difference is the macro missiles with their straightforward firing pattern are by far the easiest to use and correspondingly the most generally useful. The others can have their place if you know how and where to use them, but the macro missiles are definitely the best all-around choice. They're like a better fireball straight shot, except, you know, it actually does real damage.
And at the end of Stage 2, we'll be getting a second choice for our first weapon slot as well. I think we'll both be going for that one.
Probably. Unless you've switched to spicy and exciting strategies.
No, I have not. My strategy remains the same, just kind of hoping things work out.
Well, I mean, that's a strategy, to be certain. So next up we see this real cool walker bot thing. I don't remember what its name is, but...
Do the bosses have names?
Probably. I don't know. It's a Konami shmup.
I mean, that's fair. Oh, he got real excited about that. He's not a fan of me just hitting him from behind.
I mean, to be fair, would you be?
No, I certainly wouldn't. I don't blame him.
So, unfortunately, this walker bot is completely invulnerable until you actually and its core lights up, I guess, and you actually start the fight for real. Everything up to that was just a glorified intro.
Quite the point bonus it gives you at the end, then.
Most of the bosses, especially later on, start giving some very large point bonuses.
See, that's especially true in Stage 4, where you are, if you destroy the boss, you are guaranteed an extend.
I think it's both 4 and 5.
And 5, certainly, yeah.
If I recall correctly, 5 almost gives you 2 extends just on its own. The Stage 5 boss, rather. So it is an incredible amount of points that will be had if we make it that far, which, to be fair, is very doable.
Eon posits that that boss is an ATST.
ED209 is also a popular guess, if you're a fan of the RoboCop series.
So
This is a very interesting level.
So in the meantime, I now have the Needle Cracker, which I will be using for Stage 3. Stage 3, of course, being another vertical stage, and as you've probably already noticed on MrBond's screen, there's some exciting floating pipes? Whatever.
Floating pipes? Somebody decided to build a sewer in the sky for some reason?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure that's a
alien,
wise
The
choice.
alien aqueducts, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
That's
yeah.
a terrible type of rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Boris.
And also they have weird crawly bits on them? I don't know. I don't understand their aqueduct system at all. I don't know what these weird crawler things at the ends of some of the pipes are supposed to be.
New alien technology or something.
Maybe.
Ooh, it's very scary. For a moment there.
Yeah, I mean, being a Konami game,
What about it being a Konami game?
Beauty had to say that Axelay is very Konami in general.
Yeah,
Certainly.
it is definitely Konami doing a whole lot of Konami things.
We've already seen a couple examples of Konami doors in Stage 2. Where you best get through them when they are open, otherwise you will have a bad time.
Because they will not reopen after they close.
Correct.
I'm really kind of enamored with the difference in visual styles between levels.
They're all very, very distinct, and I think that's something that this game has to its credit, to be sure.
Yeah. Perspective changes are really cool.
Another Konami game that does this to really good effect is Salamander or Life Force, depending on which version and which system you're playing it on.
Yeah, definitely a very strong art style in this game. Oh, really?
What are we really...
Eon has to say, in at least one of the Parodius, I might be not pronouncing that right, games, you get to play as Upa in a shmup.
Yeah.
Upa
Yeah,
being the
that
protagonist
sounds
from
about right.
Biomiracle Bokute Upa, which is a speedrun of Eon's.
This is true.
Yeah, Parodius is good for many, many Konami references. After all, being parodiously named after Gradius.
Yes. Combination, basically, of parody and Gradius.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
G-I-E-I.
So there are many flavorful names for the Stage 3 boss, none of which are probably stream safe.
But all of which we are certainly thinking as we will fight it, or as Bond fights it and as I approach it.
That reminds me of the pawn that you would use in the game Sorry.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that was kind of silly on my part.
I don't know, Eon. That's a movie spoiler. I've never seen Inception.
I don't know if
It's not a spoiler at this point. All right, while there's a brief break in here, I am your host, Tormod, this evening, and we are doing this event. It is Extra Life 2019, our 0 Hour Productions annual event for Extra Life, now moved in April instead of November. We are currently at $519 total. This event's, the money goes toward the Children's Hospital of Wisconsin, based out of Wauwatosa, via Extra Life. And if we hit $600 by the time Eon begins her Zelda 2 Reverse Boss Order run tomorrow at 12:30 p.m., she will do a glitched boss fight. Very close to that. I will be pasting information on chat, or in chat rather, on how to make a donation. That is just a convenient link to point you directly to the donation website, which will send the money all their way.
Alright, that is the stage 3 boss down. That was a nice deboost through the wall
Yeah,
there.
not exactly intentional, but any port in a storm sometimes.
So, with the stage 4 select, we have the final selection for our weapon 3 type, the missile enhancing type, but I'm still going to stick with the good old macro missiles.
Arms installation is complete.
Good luck. The good luck is very important. Don't miss that.
I'm going to have to agree with you, Joe. This stage's music is very hype.
Really, the music in this entire game is really good.
I mean, they didn't make any bad stylistic decisions that I can tell so far.
I'd be hard-pressed to find any, yeah. Okay, that was a little scary. Alright, that's not ideal. I would rather have my macro missiles, but we can do without.
Good old leg frames on the screen there.
Leg is definitely your friend in many shmups.
Oh,
this
absolutely.
one, no exception.
It is how you have more time to make decisions.
And sometimes that time can be very much the difference between life and death.
Absolutely. So, out of curiosity, obviously this is a game both of you are rather fond of. What influenced your decision to race this at this event?
I think the biggest one probably is that I run a shmup competition out of my own personal stream Discord, and this was one that we had done, what, like half a year ago?
September, I want to say, of last year?
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
And that series of events is called Shmup Book Club, correct?
It is, yes.
So EI does that typically on Thursdays, and you want to
it is
tell people more about Shmup Book Club, or is that too much thinking right now?
It is not. I run a call and stream on Thursdays, but it is not necessarily you must be available on Thursdays to participate. I run 2 shmups at once, one on a rotating monthly basis and one on a rotating quarterly basis. The monthly basis one is chosen by user poll, with people able to put options on the poll if they either finish top 2 or 2 random participants are selected as well.
Nice.
So even if you're just here to play some shmups and play some cool games, you still have a chance at influencing what everyone plays for the next month. So definitely keep that in mind. And then the quarterly shmup is just handpicked by yours truly. And the idea is basically it's just a score competition, very casual and friendly, not really meant to be anything more than just for fun and an opportunity to play more of a really cool genre that I think is kind of underappreciated by a lot of people. So, yeah, definitely check that out if you are into or want to potentially try being into shoot 'em ups.
If anybody's interested in this, EI has further information on his Twitch stream page, which is twitch.tv/EI_streams. There's a link to EI's Discord there as well, where people obviously talk about these shmups. Presently, the monthly shmup is Dangun Fever Run, and the quarterly is Armed Police Batrider.
Both very good, but also very rude games, certainly.
Very shmups.
I was going to say, they are shmups. That is what they do.
Shmups are not exactly meant to be easy.
Exactly. They are games of skill. Repetition of patterns and memorizing when those patterns deviate.
And in some cases, just pure reaction and just figuring out what to do in the heat of the moment can also save your bacon.
And if you are a fan of arcade-style games, much like MrBond, having a score up there to play against is always an interesting thing. PBs are great to come by.
PBs are great to come by, and having a rival that you can try and overtake can make a lot of difference towards motivating you towards that next big score, too.
Duty posts in chat. If we'd like a big old Google Doc explaining it all, head to http://sbcinfo.ei-streams.tv.
So along those lines, the other reason why this was chosen is for that monthly competition. It turns out MrBond and I had extremely close scores.
Actually, I looked at it last night, and that wasn't as close as we were thinking.
Oh, well, I remember it being more extremely close.
But it's
Both
definitely...
of us certainly are capable of finishing the game.
Yeah.
Which happened for both of us, I'm pretty sure, during the competition.
Yeah, we both certainly looped during that month.
Apparently there was a 300,000 point difference over 2 loops.
There are definitely a lot of opportunities to gain or lose points throughout playing this game. And if you're going for a one-loop score, you might optimize and make decisions differently than if you're assuming that you're just going for the full distance. So anyway, stage 5, we are back to another vertical section. I'm guessing everyone is detecting the pattern by now. Stage 5 is the last of our vertical stages, though. Once we finish this stage, that is it for vertical stages for the loop. So once we get past here, there'll be one more stage, stage 6, and then that'll be the end, and we'll see where our scores are. That was a very ridiculous death. I don't know what I was thinking there. A lot of the enemies in Stage 5 can come on you pretty quickly. You have to be real careful to avoid contact deaths here.
And the Stage 5 boss can get very handsy very quickly.
Yeah, I see that. Good old pun there.
And you have to be careful with that, because those hands will kill you if they come in contact.
That is 100% contact damage, which is not a good time.
So if you're looking...
quite the opposite.
If you're looking on Adam's side of the screen there, MrBond, you'll see that Konami tried to do a whole lot with graphics there, and with all the projectiles on the screen, we were hitting some sprite limitations there.
It's getting a little rough. Plus, you can see that boss gave me 2 extends right away on the kill. So.
Nice.
I want to say it's 120,000 or something. It's a very, very large amount of points.
An absurd number of points.
Thank you for the host, Fuzzy. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow afternoon.
Fortunately, the Stage 5 boss is not particularly dangerous, which makes it a lot less worrying than it probably ought to be. I have no actual weapons right now, so I think I'm just gonna have to let all these... Well, no rear shooting weapons anyway. So I have the macro missiles for the Stage 5 boss, but I do not have anything else, which is a bit unfortunate.
Good luck.
But Stage 5 boss is all straightforward, so I was going to use the macro missiles anyway. So it was more just an issue for those enemies that I had no real opportunity to shoot down.
That is a super cool boss theme.
Stage 5 boss still getting a little handsy with me right now.
Yeah, he's definitely not one to mess around.
So you're saying he could keep his hands to himself, eh?
Yeah, he really needs to
strongly preferred,
learn some personal
space. It appears
space.
like that is not in the cards here. But he is now down, and he dissolves into the lava, I guess.
Looks like Adam got another extend, totaling 5.
So the final stage also gives us our last main weapon, the Wind Laser. And the Wind Laser is a really cool weapon that goes through walls and cruises through just about everything else.
Happens to be the only weapon that does that, going through the terrain for you.
And it really comes in handy throughout the vast majority of Stage 6, really. So it's perfect timing for this weapon to make its appearance. The other interesting thing about it is the actual wind lasers themselves are the replacement for your missiles. So you have to use the missile button to shoot them, and you do not have other missiles available at that time.
So if you'd like to see more Konami doors, there's another pair. And this walker is not being friendly, and I don't like him. More Konami doors. And even more, just in case you missed those.
Ooh, that guy came cruising on in. That was a very scary near death. Ooh. So at this point, MrBond is coming into the sort of last hurrah.
Oh boy.
Or not really the last hurrah, but certainly a strong middle section of Stage 6. Stage 6 is definitely no slouch in the difficulty department. There's a lot of real tricky traps that you have to know how to handle, or you will really just eat death after death. But I will say that we are about to get to my favorite music in Axelay, which is this latter section of Stage 6. Oops, that was a silly death. This music just very dramatic and tense. I love it. Fortunately, I have Wind Laser here, which really comes in handy for a lot of this particular section.
They are very well spaced to hit most things on the ceiling and floor
which
at
is
once, which
real
is
necessary
fantastic
for most of what's happening here. And of course, just as soon as I compliment it, I lose it. So, isn't that just typical?
Yeah, that is a very shmup thing to have happen, honestly.
This thing is real useful. Would be a shame if I lost. Oh.
Yeah, oops. I think I also fell victim to that same thing.
But fortunately, the round Vulcan also proving to be really useful throughout this entire section. Anything that can let you shoot around obstacles or shoot at odd angles is always worth its weight in gold in any shoot 'em up. especially one that is more terrain and obstacle-based like Axelay is.
Oh boy. Captain Clapper just got me. Oh, and again. Oh man.
Oh, dang.
That is... And a third time.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate
The
time
Captain Clapper
too.
army is real problematic if you don't have strong weapons to take them out before they, well, clap.
Oof, yeah. Stage 6 can really ruin your day fast, as it did to me.
In the meantime, MrBond is still way ahead in terms of stage progress. I'm coming up on the stage 6 mid-boss here, which is this... just weird, goofy alien ship thing, I guess. But
that's about as good a description as you'll get for it.
But it has these weird extendo arm things, and those yank out chunks of the stage. And if you look at the animations, you can see it causing a bit of a vortex there, and it will pull your ship in. So you have to be real careful about that.
Huh.
It's all too easy to eat a death against the ceiling or floor by those pressure differentials, I guess. You also have to watch out for the turrets on the floor and ceiling, because of course those exist too. Because those will pew laser, and that can catch you off guard if you're not paying attention very easily. I'm coming up on the Captain Clapper section myself, and the Round Vulcan, for all of its beauty and wonder, is not a particularly powerful weapon. So this is officially a little sketchy. As you can see by the Captain Clappers being able to clap, somehow did some kind of damage boost there. I have no idea how I didn't die. But I'm gonna basically be forced to eat that death. Oh, and another one, jeez.
Yeah.
Because I did not have...
Exactly what happened to me.
I did not have weapons that could handle those very fast, just parade of guys coming through here.
So you'll see I'm entering the last end sequence. And you get the normal stage end music telling you, oh hey, you've won.
For a little bit,
But,
and then it gets a little bit of a sinister edge.
Yeah,
which
it gets a little spooky.
Which you'll hear on my end, and therefore on the stream, hopefully in a moment. But I have to take out the first phase of the boss first.
Shoot.
And this phase can also get a little exciting. There's a lot of fire that comes out of here, so... Oof, I just took 3 hits there. You really have to know how to bait the different orb attacks, and depending on the timing of when they orb, that can be a pretty large problem.
Obligatory orb.
Good lord.
And then now we have some weird ship scanning thing going on, and I'm sure that can't go badly. So finishes its scan, and now, oh no, there's me.
Many yous.
Many me's. And they fire what I fire, which means if I had macro missiles equipped, they would be macro missiling me right back. Oddly, they don't seem to wind laser, which is probably good, because that would be real rude. So I have now finished that phase, so now it's time for the final escape sequence myself here. Yeah, I did it, I'm the best!
Yeah, you're the best. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait!
So the final sequence is still a bit sketchy.
It's a relatively simple thing. It's just sort of floating back and forth and shooting at you.
There's not really any sort of regular pattern to it, really. Since the bullets kind of just fly at you wherever you happen to be.
And it also just tends to be floating around, I think, semi-randomly maybe even.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to follow any sort of strict pattern.
Because I've had it sort of like hang out in one spot a couple of times. Like sometimes you get into that sort of back and forth pattern. Maybe it is always a back and forth pattern and I just never noticed, but it always seems like there's some element of... Maybe it's trying to track me and I'm moving in a particular way. I don't know, but...
So did you happen to catch your final score there?
I did not, so we'll just have to pause immediately at the start of the loop. But hey, we both looped.
So that's actually something to celebrate.
It's gonna come to a dramatic decision at the very end.
I think you will win after the stock bonus.
I don't know. I think you both ended with 2 lives.
I had no lives left.
I thought you had 2. Dang.
No.
Okay.
I ate it pretty hard on the Captain Clapper section. Like, they got me 3 in a row.
I thought you
But
had...
I think that final section gives you a bunch of points, which also will end up potentially getting extends.
All right, well, we'll see.
I swear you ended with 2 extends. I thought you did.
I
guess
don't
we'll
think
find
I
out.
did, but we'll see.
Dreamer, Ueda.
Of course, now it expects you to challenge hard mode, which is a very Konami thing to do as well, to then cycle you through.
Yeah, multiple loops with the difficulty cranking up on each loop. And the way it does so in Axelay is actually a lot more straightforward than a lot of other ones. In Axelay, there are 4 difficulties: easy, normal, hard, and
I did have 2 stock at
unnamed
the end.
expert type thing.
Well, okay.
And each loop just brings you to the next one. In a lot of other Konami shmups, it loops endlessly, and they just keep ratcheting the difficulty up in various ways with each loop. So, like, a Gradius game will start introducing revenge bullets when you destroy enemies, or ratchet up the patterns. Some Gradius games even add completely new bosses sometimes, if you're on the loop versus not, so...
At least on the home console versions for SNES, I've noticed that Gradius 3 does loop until it hits a mode called Arcade, and then if you loop after that, it just says, we're done. You can't go any further.
But,
well done.
Arcade game, like the arcade Konami shmups, will literally loop endlessly.
Most arcade shmups will...
taken very hard Konami shmups to 6, 7, 8 loops, which is completely beyond my ken.
Yeah.
So, Adam.
Yeah.
Am I adding 40,000 to that?
Yes.
Okay.
So, a moment of peace while we kind of wait for
the decision.
Our scores to come barreling in here.
So now I am told to challenge hard mode.
Beauty thinks it's close. I don't think you ended that high. I thought you were at like 712, but I could be wrong.
Arms installation is complete.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it is.
150-point difference.
But
and you get another continue.
By the 1 stock.
By the 1 stock. So I had more raw points, but you had a better extended
I didn't know you had
bonus.
3. Oh, dang. All right.
Ooh,
so
that's very close, though. That stock is literally the difference.
Yeah, it sure is. So since we're doing this 1 loop and not on hard mode.
Oh, you got both?
Yeah, I'll get both.
If it goes to a round 3, we will challenge hard mode.
We will challenge hard mode at the end and see how far we go.
All right.
Oh, it
Make sure
actually
the
kept
controls
those.
they are good.
Oh, but it would fix your level.
Oh, it didn't reset that back.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
All right, count us down.
All right. Well, I suppose I should stop the timer, right?
Yes. No, don't stop the timer.
You
Keep
leave
going.
the timer, but just count us down for a new round.
Fair enough. All right. 3, 2, 1, go!
And away we go for round 2.
For arms installation.
Installation is complete.
It is complete.
And
good luck. Good luck. And now we have our respective high scores to look at this whole time.
I expect you both to beat them.
We'll see. It usually comes down to the last stage. Or last couple stages.
750k for a single loop is pretty strong, if I recall from when we did this for the SPC.
Oof. Rock. It's got me again.
It's okay though, because we can kick back and relax to the very rad soundtrack of Axelay.
Alright, managed to one-cycle the mid-boss.
I did not. Jeez.
I don't think it really matters score-wise. You get the same amount of points regardless.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just fun.
But
totally whiffed both of those guys, though.
hopefully we will be a little bit closer, because I'll spend less time trying to show game mechanics on that mid-boss. I swear I spent like a minute on that, which is probably most of the difference. Alright, well there's first extend for me, which is good. At some point, you'd think I would probably have been well served to figure out a proper route through this whole section to actually...
Yeah, it's just kind of seat of pants always.
Yeah. So it looks like I am slightly ahead on points coming into the stage 1 boss this time.
Yeah, you're ahead on points. Certainly, because I lost my Vulcan right before that final corridor section, so I didn't get a couple of the turrets. It's unfortunate, but
well,
that's how the shmup goes.
I suppose, yeah. In the meantime, I'm causing gratuitous slowdown right now.
Yeah, this stage 1 boss is not happy about that.
Arms installation is complete. Good luck.
So Tormod, when are you going to start playing some shmups with us?
Hopefully, shortly after I start playing games in general.
That is a reasonable
that's a fair assessment.
answer.
Yeah, it's been a few months. Okay, 4 months, but still.
4 months, I would say, still qualifies as a few.
Yeah,
It's more than one, but less than many.
Yeah,
we hope.
more than
Let's
one,
hope it
less
stays
than
less than
several,
many.
Yeah, less than several, yeah.
Some Konami door action for you once again.
scares me. There's always this one guy in this level that scares the heck out of me.
Every time.
Every
without
time.
fail. In the meantime, you get that nice little swell of music right around this bit. The music for this stage called Colony, appropriately enough, because it's clearly some sort of space colony thing down there in the background. With graphics clearly just ripped directly out of SimCity.
I mean, yeah, it does look very much like that, doesn't it? There's an arranged version of the soundtrack where they include, I want to say 2 or 3 different versions of both the first stage soundtrack and the 6th stage. And both of those are bumpin' bangers, man.
Nice.
All of the
They are
arranged
really good.
soundtracks for any arranged soundtracks of shoot 'em ups, or really just shoot 'em up music in general, is typically fantastic, with very few exceptions. Even if you don't want to play the games, at the very least listen to their soundtracks, because
Yeah.
you will probably not regret it. Well, that's unfortunate. I now have a very poor weapon for the remainder of Stage 2. Did not die,
Rip.
but...
Just lost the ideal one. Probably the round Vulcan, I would guess.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would rather have that right now, but it is what it is, I suppose. It does unfortunately mean that I'm going to end up spending a whole bunch of time on this Stage 2 boss, probably just doofing around.
Well, macros are pretty good for Stage 2 boss as well.
I'm missing those as well.
Oh, oof, yeah.
So it is a...
Unfortunate.
problem.
It's going to be a bit of a slog, you say.
Still doable, certainly.
Certainly still doable, certainly not the end of the world, but hardly what I would consider ideal.
Fun fact, these little silo bits on the top are actually terrain, so stay low.
If it looks like it might be terrain,
It's probably
terrain.
terrain.
Yeah, just stay away from it. You'll be happier.
To be fair, most things that aren't obviously open space in a shmup will probably kill you.
this is true.
Yeah, also true.
So yeah, here's where this is going to become a bit of a slog, because I'm unable to shoot behind me, which means that when it runs forward, I really have no choice but to just kind of hang out over here and wait for it to backpedal a little bit so I can actually, I don't know, do something to the boss.
Oop.
Also, due to all of the hitboxes involved, I have to both be at a pretty particular spot and have its like head tilt be at a pretty particular angle for me to actually get through to it. A little unfortunate again, but we'll work our way through, I suppose. Eventually.
3 hours later.
I hope it's not that long.
I found there's a very particular spot on top of his head where you can shoot through too, but it's so unreliable to actually get it.
It's the first time I think we've seen this boss do that laser attack on my side.
He's done it on both my runs so far.
Mr. Bond, maybe once you complete stage 4, I suppose, it may be worth delaying at the
Sure, yeah. At the stage
at
select.
the stage or the weapon select a little bit,
Yeah.
because
That one's gonna go a little bit extendo
this
there.
one might take a little bit longer, unfortunately. due
That
to
is fine. I
the
will...
nature of my current weapon situation. Being, let's charitably call it non-ideal.
is a very charitable description of it. You're correct.
I'm leaving the warning sounds go because of how non-ideal.
Wah, 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 wah.
Hey, there you go. You got him.
Mine, 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 mine.
It's still going.
Yeah.
Okay, it finally stopped.
There you go. Nice. Meanwhile, Mr. Bond might approach the next mid-boss soon, at least.
Arms installation is complete. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah.
Is there a mid-boss in these? I don't
There
know.
is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Here's
cool.
mid-boss to stage 3.
All right, cool. I was
weird
right.
Double cannon
Double laser dude.
thing, yeah.
Until you shoot off his lasers, and then he becomes, I don't know, normal laser dude.
I guess.
Let's get a little excited with those lasers once you get rid of one of them, though.
Yeah. Really should choose a different weapon for that bit. I feel like the needle cracker does not do enough damage to those particular guys.
An important reminder from Stay Hydrated Bot. We've been live for over 6 hours now. We should have consumed at least 24 ounces of water.
I think we have both done that.
Yeah, I think
Good,
we are
good,
both
good,
covered.
good, good.
I think both of us have gone through 2 bottles of water at least apiece, possibly more.
Well, those bottles are 12 ounces each, so...
Well, then we're good to go.
Good to go. This is a very catchy song for stage 3.
It's a pretty awesome little shuffle they got going on back there.
I mean, again, all of the music in this game, and most shmups really, but this game in particular, because we're playing it, is really excellent.
This particular track sounds like it could belong in like Final Fantasy Mystic Quest in like Fireburg or something. It actually kind of makes me think, what RPGs did Konami actually make?
That's a good question.
If any.
I'm not sure that
They've
they
made
ever...
some.
Have they?
I'm not sure I agree with that hitbox there.
Another common shmup trope is that if you don't know what hits you, it's usually a jank hitbox.
I know what hit me. I'm not sure I agree with its hitbox.
That's true. Disagreeing with hitboxes is also very common.
Usually partner with some exasperation and possibly dropping the controller and throwing your hands in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to survive, I recommend against it. Ah. Mr. Bond on the Sorry Boss. Or the Witch's Hat. Can't really
Yeah.
decide.
Whatever you want to call it,
Again.
really.
Very colorful and hilarious names for many bosses.
Yeah.
Several of which are probably not charity stream
Oh,
safe.
many of which. Almost all of which, I would say.
Yeah,
in
probably.
fact.
That particular reading of the word colorful.
There are colors. It is colorful.
It is very colorful.
It is a very
It's-
colorful boss, yes. I'm trying to remember what is next, and coming up blank. These.
Yeah. Oh, right. I will pause for a second. It doesn't auto-select stuff if I don't...
I don't think so.
Okay, I hope not.
Don't know if I take that route usually.
It did look like a little bit of a ad hoc route you got going.
goofy alarm sounds to herald the coming of a boss is also a common shmup trope. Oh, jeez.
Oh, getting spicy there.
Okay, that one bullet just meandering across the screen. Can you not?
Well, I mean, that's the one that's going to hit you.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. That's why I'm asking it to not.
The lone bullet.
Make friends with Lonely Bullet.
It's even slowing down to say hello. How very kind of it.
I don't know if that's the word I would use.
Notice me, gunship.
Alright. Fortunately, I do still have Needle Cracker for this final section, which makes a pretty big difference in my experience. Because it tends to both home in on the boss itself and take care of the missiles that it very cheekily fires out of the non-laser turrets. And those missiles, being destructible contact things, do in fact one-shot you, so don't hit them.
That's good advice.
So they are also terrain.
In a fashion, I suppose, yeah.
And in hard mode, those 1 missiles become 3 missiles.
And it's a real problem.
It becomes a severe problem very quickly.
I recommend against getting hit by them.
Alright, let's ride.
Ooh, cool little stereo effect in the beginning of that song.
Yes.
Gosh, there's some really good sound design in this game.
Yes.
I dig. It's appropriate for a cave theme, I suppose.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Cave, the shoot-'em-up developer.
Oh. Did not know.
Yeah. Now you know.
Ah,
E.I. Joe. Not to be confused with Beauty Joe.
Okay, slowdown boss is in full effect. Ah, didn't quite get that guy. I'm not doing a very good job of killing all the enemies on stage 4 right now.
yeah,
Which is going
unfortunately,
to be problematic.
missing the prime weapon for doing so again.
Ah, well that's unfortunate.
It is.
Ooh, that was some kind of sketchy dodging, but it worked out, surprisingly enough. If you want to see the difference between the macro missiles and the not macro, or like the normal stuff, the difference on those large snake guys makes the benefit very clear. Ooh boy, that was not sound decision making, but it somehow did not completely ruin my day, which I'm distinctly surprised by.
Well, this will be fun.
Whoop. Ooh boy, okay. This particular section with all the weird destructible terrain orbit things, also a pretty strong Konami trope, I would say. Like, there are several Konami games that have a stage section with that little destructible bit conceit going on. Alright, I ended up with a clean stage 4, which helped a lot, although I guess we'll see what happens on the boss.
Yeah,
but
this boss can be touch and go, even if the good pattern.
Yes, that's very true, but I somehow came very ahead on actual score, too, which hopefully will help make up the very bad stage 3 mid-boss I had. The major trick with this particular boss is you have to bait that big electricity laser bit thing, because that will it will basically scramble your ship's controls, so you'll kind of just like shudder around a whole bunch. And it also rapidly switches your weapons, which if you're expecting to have a particular weapon to, I don't know, kill the weird fly things flying around so they don't collide with you, could end up disrupting that. Could be a problem.
Problematic.
And then once you do enough damage to the boss, it also starts shooting little mini lasers as well.
Pew pew.
Fortunately, those only do 1 weapon's worth of damage, which is nice, but they can certainly be a problem if you are not careful. Like that, because I just lost my my macro missiles, which is a real loss. Okay. I was worried I was not going to bait that correctly, but worked out fine. Boss should be just about down, and there it goes. All right.
Oh boy.
Did you eat a fire
I
column,
ate a fire, yeah.
Stage 5 is very, very tricky and can go from 0 to problematic in a real hurry. Most of the things in it do one-shot damage, so you really have to be on your toes and be ready for anything, especially because there's a lot of enemies that come from weird angles, enemies that come from that shoot out of these little floor ports and kind of just shoot wherever they want. There's a lot that can catch you off guard, even if you're trying to pay attention and be ready for it. So, as befitting its semi-final stage status, I suppose. And these jerks coming from the bottom can easily eat a life if you forget they exist.
And even if you know they exist and you forget briefly what their pattern is, they will make you pay.
Also these like dragon head things, which are also, amusingly enough, a pretty common Konami enemy. Several games have that sort of dragon, segmented dragon thing. Fortunately, the segments, as you kill them, do not kill you, so at least there's that small mercy. I think somehow you got ahead again.
Thank you for the host, Kenny.
No, you're ahead by a cool 5K, and I just ate another life.
I was talking distance-wise.
Oh, distance-wise, yeah. I powered through the stage 4 boss.
Gotcha. Oh, there it is. There's those guys coming out of the ports just crashing right into you. Real problem. Problem children, those.
Ill-mannered.
I'm not even entirely certain what killed me there.
Yes, we are into the second playthrough here. This is stage 3?
Stage 5.
Stage 5. Oh, we only have one more left after this, I believe.
Yes.
For run number 2, at least, yes.
Yep.
Sir.
Oh,
Kenny was just asking for a progress update.
Oh, see, he's getting handsy.
you hate to see that, really.
I really do. Oh, okay.
Well,
Save the macro missiles at least.
so on to the stage 5 boss. Looks like you are finishing him off. I guess hold off again.
Yeah, I will wait. I will pause at the weapon screen.
So we get some dramatic stage 6.
Oh boy. Definitely ate a few too many things in that stage. Does not
Stage
make me
5
feel
can
good.
go poorly very quickly. Ah! I thought I timed that right, but not quite, so that's an unfortunate loss, because the macro missiles are really helpful for this fight. Just their sheer damage output to prevent things like that from happening.
As well as their ability to hit things through the boss's guard,
Yes.
because of how they explode forward there.
Oh no!
There
All
you
right. Whew. This death animation is real cool, though. That sort of like
Yeah.
weird dissolve-y thing.
All right.
Arms installation is good luck.
Good luck.
All right. Here we are again, back on stage 6. Everything building up to this rude experience. Pretty much nothing in stage 6 is even remotely friendly. I'm not entirely certain how I survived that. Wow.
Why are there guys coming out of there? That's weird.
That's just straight up rude.
Yeah.
It's not friendly.
Welcome to stage 6.
Yeah.
Stage 6, and very solidly in the camp of not messing around.
They are sick of whatever it is you are doing, and they want
would
you
like
to go away.
They would like you
firmly.
to stop whatever it is that you are doing. All right. So that is the airship fleet defeated. We're on to... Oh yes, the formations of these. The triangle formations of triangle-ish ships, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's as good a name as any.
The double triangles all the way across the sky. And both of us coming into the appearance of the walker here.
Last time he almost followed me back through the door, which was very distressing.
The walker can get a little excitable sometimes.
That's just a fancy word for rude.
You're not wrong. Quarters here can get a little tight and a lot scary if you're handling it badly and leading shots badly like I was. Kind of surprised I came through that clean, to be honest.
Wow, that scared me a bit. Oh,
Whoa,
Oh,
that
boy.
missile. Ooh, boy. Alright, so fortunately this time I do have the wind laser for this section, which will make things a lot easier. There's a lot of things through... Oh no! That missile did not get hit. Despite my best efforts, it was a very evasive missile. Alright, that thing needs to go down now. I'm sick of it missiling me.
Jeez, one of the extendo walls almost got me.
Those can be kind of... Oh, an extendo wall just did get me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the good news is that gives me round laser, or round Vulcan for this section again. I think I'm gonna switch to wind, actually. Alright, that's fine.
That's getting a little dicey.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeesh. Okay. Well then.
Stage 6 being what it is, it can go very wrong very quickly if you are not careful. There are a lot of things that are not friendly towards you. Do not want to see you succeed. Guess I'm just gonna use wind laser here, because I don't really have a better option to hit the weird pods.
That was a good save, Mr. Bond.
Yeah, my goodness, that was very scary, and I did not enjoy it.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I just ate a laser, a ceiling laser to the noggin. Not ideal.
Oh, my goodness.
So if I miss the Mr. Clappers or whatever they were...
No, they
Captain
are coming
Clappers
up.
Hey, look at that!
Captain Clappers.
Coming up imminently here. Mr. Clapper.
I couldn't remember. I'm sorry.
Not quite promoted yet. Oh, sugar.
All right.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Commander Clapper on hard.
Yes, Commander Clapper. The much more dangerous cousin of Captain Clapper.
This got wrecked super hard there.
Yeah, I just ate a clap to the face.
That doesn't sound good.
It isn't.
Well, that's appropriately bad then.
All right. Well, I only ate one death there, so.
Not quite sure what to make of these rotating rock dealies.
I couldn't tell you.
Like, what kind of attack?
Is a rotating rock dealie?
Yeah, like, why would...
That looked like a giant set of tumors to me, but then again...
Oh, you could be right.
Okay, I am on to Orb Hell.
Those rocks don't even look like turkey dinners. What the heck? Thank you for the insight, Kenny.
Okay, take that a little slow, take that a little careful for a few moments. Because that, an extend could make all the difference, as we've seen. So I need to take care to not let that cause an issue.
Oof. Oh no, it's all of the U's.
Okay. Both coming in on the final stretch here. What?
Oh, Kenny. Quote. Oh, I guess that was a game noise. For a minute, I thought we mic'd Keith Hernandez.
What on earth?
I don't know.
Good lord.
Pew pew.
All right. Well, we both looped both rounds
Both times,
here,
which is
so
pretty
that's-
gosh dang good. Like, I will count that as a victory.
So, if you win this, we go to round 3, obviously.
I don't think you won that, but we'll
If,
say
if,
Yeah, I don't
if
think
I
I
won
won
it,
that
what do you
either.
say we play out the rest of
Gonna
this?
just play the rest of the thing?
And
Challenge hard mode regardless?
Yeah, we'll challenge hard mode if we...
Sure.
Yeah, I think you had about 40k points on him, but I could be wrong. You both ended with 3 credits, I think? Or 3 extends?
3 stock?
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
I ate a death in many unfortunate places, and I lost good weapons in bad places too.
Yeah.
Which was not
This is
cool.
not an easy game, to be sure.
Well, we will find out.
But first...
Take the long journey home to this banger of a soundtrack.
I really like the percussion. Like, they had some really convincing floor tom samples in there.
Yeah. No, the soundtrack in general is really good. First Help Man.
Not to be lost out by the second help.
Bakunin Sasaki.
Taro, thank you for all of the fantastic music in this game. You done good. You done good.
Mode 7 away!
Nice. All right, let's get some final numbers here as soon as we get back into the loop screen. Well, that's curious, though. How are you going to challenge hard mode if you can't... Or are you going to start the loop on hard mode and then pause the game?
Keep going.
We'll just keep
Okay.
going if we need to. Yeah.
That's fine.
Arms installation is complete.
Good luck.
Good luck.
All right. Let's get some pause action up in here, then. All right, yeah, EI handily won that one.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm going
By
to write your
good
scores down.
30, almost 31,000.
All right,
You
so
have an extra stock, though.
actually,
Okay, so about
okay,
7,000.
never mind.
It's still a pretty
solidly
both,
close.
Both matches were pretty close.
Give me just a
I'm
moment
proud
here
of a
to type this out.
790k like actual score for a loop.
Yeah,
that's really
incredible.
good.
790540 plus 4 lives. Wow, you both did better than the first round by quite a bit. 70540. Yeah. So
Nice.
yeah. MrBond, your first game after your life bonus was 799,160, and your second game was 859,760. EI, your first was 819,010 points, and the second was 870,540 points.
Very nice.
Very good. Very
games
good
all
improvement.
around.
So yeah, that's pretty strong. I'm putting that into chat. Bloop. Oh, that formatting is pretty terrible.
Oh, rip Twitch chat.
Oh well, line
Anyway.
breaks don't exist.
Shall we?
Yeah,
shall we challenge hard
Play
mode?
out the hard mode here.
All
Do it
right.
up. Good luck to you both.
So things will get a
Things are going
great
to get
deal spicier.
very much more exciting. When they say hard mode, they are not messing around. Still got that guy. Good.
Take that. Oh, there's more rocks.
yeah,
I forgot
there's
there's
four rocks
more
per
rocks.
rock.
Oh, good lord. That's why I didn't like hard mode.
More rocks or your money back. And those rocks, being contact damage, are in fact insta-kill.
They sure are.
And there's a lot more of those duders just popping up and saying hi. And that's now, I think, a 9-way shot rather than a 7.
Oh, that's something more significant than before.
I'm not getting clean missiles off when I'm missiling mid-boss here. There it goes.
Couldn't quite get the one cycle this time.
I was always really slow and careful with fighting that thing for whatever reason. Ah, couldn't get that guy that time. Oh well. It's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Just gotta press on.
Got a world to save. Can't
Yeah,
get all
no
hung
time,
up on that.
No time for tears. We gotta just press on. Save the world of Axelay or whatever.
Whatever this place is called.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Oh, I forgot about that being a real good spread. Real good spready bop going on there.
Ooh, those turrets are a bit more excitable. Excuse me, sirs. Have you considered calling down?
They have, and they decided not to.
All right, fair, I guess.
But they considered it. Give them credit for that much.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they took the petition, then they're like, nah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Those guys. There's a lot more of those sticking around in this little scary.
Scary rock corridor area.
Yeah. Rock Corridor Zone Act 1.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oh wait, that's Scrap Brain, sorry.
All right. Stage 1 boss, a little bit more challenging. I wouldn't say it's
Not
ruinously more
extremely.
challenging, but it's certainly got a little bit more bite.
Little mini spiders fire 4 shots now instead of 2.
And I believe the web trap thing is, yeah, now a 3-way, so that's...
It's a bit
It
exciting.
has a little bit of an extra range to it that, if you're not paying attention, can catch you off guard and cause you to lose a weapon like that. There it goes. But as we get further on into Loop 2, into hard mode, it's
Things
going
will-
to start getting very, very exciting very, very quickly. Hoo boy. Are you mentally prepared for, like,
No.
stage 4? Because
I would be surprised if I get to stage 4 in hard, honestly. But we'll see how the evening finds us. Or early morning, I guess, in our case now.
yeah, I believe we are beyond midnight. Welcome to Saturday.
Yeah, you are 23 minutes beyond midnight,
There we go.
at least in Central Time.
Which is where we're located, so it's a sensible measurement. Also, I think we're starting to see some revenge bullets, too.
Yep, we sure are.
Revenge bullets being, of course, the bullets enemies return fire on when they die. Real rude. A lot of Konami games love to crank up the revenge bullets as you progress through loops, and some games take it to very ridiculous degrees. High loops of the Gradius games in particular can become a just thicket of revenge bullets as you kill enemies.
I'm gonna wait that one out this time. I don't need to be so speedy.
I wasn't aware that you could go under that. Because you squeaked through in the middle on the other two attempts.
And that's
Yeah.
the guy that always kind of scares me when I try to do that too.
Well,
Just
I
that
guess you
one that
can wait it out.
Pops into existence.
Yeah, I typically do the wait method for that. I don't mess around with that section.
That's fair.
There is a lot that can go wrong if you try to play that a little aggressive. It's probably at marginally more points, but I don't know if it's worth it.
I don't know. I think you still
Probably
get
not.
him the way it is.
Ooh,
you need
that's
to go
an
away,
army
please.
of dudes. Oh boy. That was way more than I remember there being.
Conveniently, it's because it's a different difficulty now.
Whoa.
I know.
I think you're lying. I don't know.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, no, I don't think that scans. Or the wacky, wavy arm guys.
He has significantly more health than he did before.
I have a hard time killing them without macro missiles, to be
Yeah.
honest. This is
I wish I still had mine.
not what I would consider ideal. I don't have the round Vulcan to get a bunch of these turrets, so I guess they'll just be left behind. Bye, turrets. And then the broken Konami door.
Oops.
I appreciate
Womp
that.
womp.
That just amuses me. Ooh. That's a little scary. I believe these fall down faster in the loop as
It
well.
does feel a little bit faster.
Gravity apparently slightly higher now that we're
I think the space colony is spinning a bit faster.
the artificial gravity
Yeah.
just turned up a notch, went from like 5 to 6. You know,
Nice.
not unreasonable, but
It's
certainly
still walkable and whatever,
Yeah.
but just feel a little bit heavier that day.
So step one, as always, is get rid of that pesky machine gun. Ooh, that's a lot more bullets, huh?
Oh, it sure is. Excuse me, sir. How about you not do that?
All right, I'm gonna switch to this because if I'm gonna lose something, I'd rather it be the doofy forward shot, which doesn't do me much good most of the time anyway. There he goes. All right. Yeah, exactly.
It's getting very exciting.
I'm closing in on 1 million, though. That first Mildo.
Is that going to be a first for you?
No, I think my record was
Yours
what?
like 1.6, I think.
1.6.
Very nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Arms installation is complete.
Good luck.
Yeah, here is where the game is starts to become upset that we are still playing.
Why are you still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right. Oh, those get a little bit faster. Excuse me.
Yes. Correct. And the ground whooshy bomb things. I don't know what you're supposed to call
Well,
those.
fire is...
It looks like during Shmup Book Club, EI's best was 1.347 million,
Oh.
whereas MrBond was at 1.075 million.
So both of us did get the Mildo in the
Curious.
competition, so that was very good. We'll see if we can replicate similar scores today, right in front of your very eyes. Might be one of those where I need to get the VOD later. Have that handy. And or just the recording so I can just drop that on my own channel. Like, hey, I did this once. That was good. I did a video games.
We might be able to accommodate that.
Did a good at one point in time.
I was at one point in
Here's
my
the
life
proof.
capable of doing a good. I'd just like to also idly point out this mid-boss is a huge jerk, and those cannons are extremely large and can just kind of crash into you.
Yep, they sure can.
Yeah, and as always, contact damage, death. Bad. Don't want.
Yeah, generally, getting hit is bad.
You are firing a bit faster, my friend. Please stop.
That said, farming some of these dudes is a really good way to hopefully like eke out an extra life. And eking out an extra life is a good way to hopefully survive longer into hard mode, loop 2 as it were. Oh. I'm going to try and get as much as I can out of this, but now that I'm down to macro missiles, I think I'm just going to finish this.
Just cut and run.
Yeah. Finish this thing off. Well, or he's going to wander off the left side of the screen. That's cool. You do that. Sure.
He's just gonna
Whatever,
like, yeah,
man.
all right, we're done here. I'll see
Hey,
ya.
buddy. Hello. Kind of a stalemate if you're hanging out like off the edge and I can't actually shoot you. Also, you are not dying even when I'm trying to kill you. What is going on here? There it goes.
Kenny with the,
Jeez.
is this an ActRaiser 2 boss quote?
Okay, so macro missiles is a great weapon in most circumstances, but this section of the stage is
Not particularly.
it is not optimal for where I am currently at. Well, I got one of those at least. Yeah, exactly.
Concern for this boss with this weapon. Although it could be worse, I suppose.
Oh,
but-
right. The army of these guys that just sort of pop up like, hi.
Yeah, hi. Hello.
Hi,
How
what's
are
up?
you?
Hi, hi.
Do you have a moment to
Hello,
talk about
hi.
how you'd like a bullet now?
Hello, hi. I would like to arrive. Thanks. And I'm like, please no, though. All right, there it is. Cool Mildo.
Nice. Oops.
Ooh, turret, please don't do
This
that.
could be a problem. Oh, all right. Well, sure.
Okay. I am happy with my current weapon right up until the last phase of this, and then I'm extremely unhappy with my current weapon.
Well, EI's got the mill.
Oh, wait, why am I staring right down the barrel of that? That would be silly.
was a lot scary. Oh. Alright, there's like probably a 100% chance that the first phase of this dumb thing kills me, though. And I'm currently in mode, so yeah.
Oof. Yeah, that's and all of the things are still alive.
This is a very problem. Okay, one of them is dead. That's technically progress, I guess. It is. I'm kind of surprised I survived that one.
Okay.
Also, boy, these things are sure durable, huh?
They're a little beefy. They're a little beefier. They've been hitting the gym.
Hey, I got it!
You got the extend.
I got the extend.
With your corpse.
And then you use the extend. I very briefly had 7 lives in stock. But fortunately, I have the optimal weapon for this final segment now. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but fine, I guess. Ooh, man,
threading those missiles
quit doing that middle. Wow, just all about the middle two there. That was a real rude, pattern.
Arms installation is complete. Good luck.
Hey, okay, well, stage 4 hard.
Yeah.
Cool.
The good news is you are fast approaching your cool million. Your Mildo. Oh, right, that's a
there's
ton
a
more
lot
guys.
of revenge bullets going on here.
Also, just, 3 times the fly dudes popping in saying hi. Being rude. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sorry, that deserved a little Hank Hill.
Okay. That could have gone worse, surprisingly.
Well, maybe I won't pop that this time.
Yeah, I think I'm going to avoid
just
popping
leave
the
those for a sec.
I'm gonna avoid popping the dudes what caused the goopy guys to show up because
those are a big problem.
Yeah, the goopy guys are not going to be okay anymore. I should have eaten the needle cracker there probably. Oh well. Too late to worry about it now. This is my life now. Also, copious slowdown is also my life.
Okay.
Needle cracker, can you at least pretend to do damage to things, please? And thanks.
Okay. Well.
Needle cracker, phenomenal weapon for the small fry. A very inadequate weapon for anything beefier.
Sure.
Okay, that was fine. Sure. Whatever. Why not? Okay.
You dudes need to stop firing the bullets, please.
Please? No? Okay. I guess. Fine. Whatever. I just want to kill some of these big worms for the big points, but that's just not happening. Congrats on your cool million, by the way.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Cool Kids Million Club. Population, both of us. Whoa, that guy turned around and then shot a bullet. That was real rude. Please don't do that. I've inexplicably avoided an actual death thus far, though, which I'm not sure I can explain how I've done. In fact, I'm entirely certain I cannot explain how I've done. Okay. Nice! I have 7 stock right now. This is actually a really good position for the very, very rude and scary things that are about to happen. Up to and including all of Stage 5. Like, let's be honest, Stage 5 is going to be severely a problem. This section is severely a problem right now.
Yeah,
I do not
Goopy
have
boys are.
I do not have the
issue.
adequate firepower to like deal with that adequately. All right, here, latch on, go away. Thanks.
Okay.
So, Tormod, what was Mr. Bond's score? Because I feel like he's got to be getting close.
Close, but not yet.
If I hit this boss, I think I'm good, but
What was the actual number?
it's like 103, I want to say.
No, it was 107.5.
Oh, 107.
107.5.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you beat this boss, you will absolutely have it.
Oh, those guys fire more. Excellent.
Yeah, that's a thing that happens.
Yeah. Loops. Alright, I'm hoping I can keep this life in my pocket here. Needlecracker is going to make this fight take a while, but hopefully it will be reasonably safe still, because I can use it to take out all the flies and stuff reasonably well.
Whew, there we go.
I'm assuming you had a full arsenal of...
I did, going in, thankfully. Otherwise I would not have survived that, probably.
I am not even to the laser bit yet, but I have a strongly inferior weapon for damage dealing.
That is true. Those guys get a lot scary when they start flying around there.
Yes, they absolutely do. This boss can get very out of control if you let it. Also, those lasers are
Wow, they are
pretty
trying
quick.
real hard. Oh, wow, sick.
That was an ill-advised but functional dodge. Come on. Oh, hi.
He's way down there.
All right, this should be doable. Should be doable. Just gonna take a little bit. Uh-oh, okay. I was a little
Gonna
worried
take a
I
hot
didn't
second.
quite bait that there, but I got it to scooch over a touch.
There we go, nice.
That was a scary fight.
Nicely done.
Wow, all right.
Oh boy.
Level 5 is gonna be... Have you gotten this far ever?
I think this is where I ended it last time.
Yeah, according to Kenny, Mr. Bond got to 2.5 and Kenny got to 2.6 once. Doesn't mention EI.
I think
I
Although-
also
also
got
2.6. Yeah.
Your present score beats your Shmup Book Club PB.
Congrats.
Nice.
If I can avoid eating most of my lives here, I hope I have a chance at doing the 2-all and possibly exhibitioning, I guess, expert? I don't know if
Is there another one beyond?
There's a third loop, or yeah, a
no
third loop
way.
off normal, I guess. So
Oh,
it's a fourth loop overall.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, if I get the chance to, I'd love to sight read that, because I'm sure that won't be harrowing in the slightest.
Terrifying. That's the right word. Wow. Evil popcorn. Got it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
these
these guys are not fun.
Also, they can
Especially
and
with
will
the
cruise into you from behind and do exactly what you'd think they would in such a circumstance.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Also, all right, you know what? That's fine. I'll let those guys go. I didn't need to kill them. It's all right. I
sir.
need to be using a stronger weapon than this right now. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Excuse me, sirs.
Ah, the double KO. Oh, ruinous. Okay.
You said that you got to 2-6, Kenny, not EI. Oh, as did EI. I'm sorry, I misread that. My bad.
Oh boy, that was very scary.
Alright, that guy needs to go away. Thank you.
Okay, we are in the home stretch of stage 5, thankfully. Because stage 5 gets
the fire.
Oh yeah, the fire.
Does that actually ever hit you? I should have
I've gotten
it super
hit
hard
by
there.
it once, and it is only a weapon damage.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
which is surprising.
It seems.
And it just ate my needle cracker, which is fine because of all the weapons.
Yeah, that's the least
one,
important on this one.
That's the one I need the least for this boss.
Good lord. Alright, please do not get handsy this time, my dude.
Okay.
It was very rude of you last time.
If I can avoid like falling on my face on this boss, I'll have a healthy amount of lives for 2-6. Alright. You know what? Yeah, just go ahead and have your arms just sort of hang out there, not doing anything. Absolutely fine by me. Please keep that up.
Well, okay.
Alright. I have 8 stock coming into
Excellent.
stage 2-6.
That's pretty
stock.
damn hot. Hey, you're moving on to stage 6 too, Mr. Bond.
Oh boy.
That is a progress PB.
Yes, but I will now be sight reading this, so here we go.
I believe in you.
Good luck.
You've had much practice since
Good
then.
luck.
Alright, I have 1.3 mil. Ooh, please don't. Please do not. Please cease and desist.
Sirs, why are there extras of you? Please go away.
I do not like any of this. Please make it stop
that's
immediately.
a lot of missiles, sirs.
This is not okay. I repeat, this is not okay. I do not want any of what is happening.
Oh, yeah, get some.
Man, yeah, this 2-6, everybody. Welcome. Enjoy. All right. Only eating 1 death there is
sir.
A-okay by my book. Oh man. Okay.
All right, so we're past that.
Airship fleet done with only 1 death eaten. That's fine. That is A-okay. Whoa, those revenge bullets though, please don't. What was my record? If we have that in chat somewhere?
Yours is very close being beaten. You have about 10,000 points.
So 13-4.
13-4, 70, 80.
Okay.
Sir.
Kenny
It's a
says
lot of
we just
jumping.
passed the bowling alley of the game.
The bowling alley?
Bowling alley?
I'm repeating what was read or
Kenny,
typed in
can
chat.
you please clarify?
More information needed.
Burp, 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 burp.
Could really use the wind laser here, but
Yeah, I have.
that's an
I'm
unfortunate lacking.
down to just round myself here, which is a little unfortunate. Workable, but unfortunate.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa, some of those bullets just keeping on cruising through. Jeez. All right, 13-4, 140.
Oh. All right, well, wind laser's back at least.
Okay, we're fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is a-okay. Everything is peachy keen.
I don't know, that sounded a little bit insincere. Ouch.
Fine. It's 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 very fine. Everything's great. Even. Wonderful. Superb. Tremendous.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, I
Sir.
just ate 2 deaths in a row there. That is not fine.
You are in PB range. Actually, you've already achieved a PB.
Nice.
Nice.
And it only took 3 deaths.
Okay. This whole
Hello,
section
Omega
here
Weapon.
is a real... No! Oh, this whole section is a real problem in general. I
my
need that extend
goodness,
very
please.
badly.
Oh, alright, I will... That's fine. That's fine right there.
Okay, please do not. Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
Kenny says the
well,
only remaining target on the SBC leaderboard is Zacky's of 1.7 million on 3.5.
1.35? Are you kidding me?
3-5.
Wow, alright. What an aspiration.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Honestly, I'm glad I PB'd as part of this marathon. I kind of figured that this was going to go like trash fire levels of skill.
Oops, sir.
And instead it's PB, potentially...
Those
It's not a
things-
distance PB yet, because I distinctly remember my 2-6 run ending at what I declared was Commander Clapper.
That's right.
Because that's
Yep.
how they got their name, was Commander Clapper clapping. Clapping my ship to death.
Ooh,
in the
sir.
trailing moments of the loop.
Okay, gotcha.
So if I can... Oh, man, that's real...
That suction is really getting it.
Yeah, I'm worried for what that would look like in Loop 3.
Well, I mean, is there a harder difficulty too?
Yes, it goes on to, like, expert mode.
All right.
Okay.
Good to know.
Don't guarantee we'll see, but we're both in a position where it might happen.
These dudes can now jump further. Commander Clapper, thank you.
All right.
Oh!
Commander Clapper's got me.
Got me once. Lord.
Oh, no, I'm short of my anti-Clapper weaponry.
Yeah, and I just ate one by the fucking, excuse me, battalion of dudes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a deboost through that one, thanks. This is now a distance PB as well, though, so I'm real pleased with that. I have no idea what new tricks our friend Bossman is gonna have, but
Oh, many more bullets. And
1408.
ooh, an extend, huh? And then dead silence. That's unsettling. Excuse me with the flying lightsabers. Just get out of here with that, okay?
Okay, so far this is not so much worse than it would be on Loop 1, which is good, because
Sorry. wow, that caught me by surprise. I'm sorry.
Crud.
Okay, let's see how much. Oh, that is a lot rude. Hello, please do not go that fast. I cannot. I do not have like
the circling cube thing can go away. What the heck? Get out.
Whoa, hey, they have like a weird spirally bit now. In addition to the helix bit, in addition to the...
Sirs, excuse me. Okay. Well,
Okay,
oh dear.
this really,
okay.
really needs to calm down and or die. Okay.
Okay.
And hopefully they don't actually fire. Okay, they just fire normal shots. I can deal with that.
Yeah, that's more shooting. That's definitely more shooting than there needs to be.
Woohoo! Tasty.
Okay. It is endgame.
Oh, sugar!
That dodge!
Dang it! Oh, rip.
Oh man, you were so close. You were so close to the 2-all. Visiting loop 3. I am
All right.
in the process
No,
here.
I wanted to see the score.
It was up there.
140.
14059 something.
Well, I was gonna-
just start a game to.
That's right.
it'll
Oh
be
yeah,
your
it's
high
gonna be your high score.
Whoa, that was a bit of a wall of bullets there, Bucko.
Jeez.
Oh.
Nice.
1555050.
There you go.
All right. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. I have to.
Yeah,
I have
play
to
it out.
Play it out now. Loop 3. Oh, jeez.
I cannot imagine what this is even going to be.
Good luck.
I'm
Good
gonna
luck.
need it.
Arms installation will
All
be
right.
complete.
Well, I feel like for it being the 2-0, 2 close games with the 2-0, I feel like this is about as good as a consolation prize as we could have asked
yeah,
for.
probably.
Save the solar system.
1405920.
Axelay pilot is best pilot. Peace has been restored. Although maybe they should buy.
Voice
maybe they
crack.
should buy them. We don't know their identity, but we should buy them a new helmet
They
because that
need
thing
a new
is
helmet. It's seen better days.
taking a beating. Oh. All right, I think I'm probably going to go full concentration mode, so you can feel free to comment,
go
Mr.
for it.
Bond, but I'm gonna leave most of the commentary to you for this one because I'm flying blind, and it's going to be a real exciting,
real sketchy thing is going to happen.
a real exciting time.
Hey, can you feed his console audio into my headset while you're over there?
I can try. One sec.
First help man and second help man.
Yeah, you got it, Kaginen Sasaki. Thank you.
We're good?
Yep.
I'm assuming you're just going to the solo layout then, or
Nah.
You could do
leave
that.
it?
I mean, you want me to, I can.
I don't know. I don't
Go
know.
for it.
That's
well,
just
there's
gonna
nothing
stay
to see,
paused.
yeah.
So
Yeah, give me a sec.
Ba, 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 ba.
still averaging like 700 plus K a loop, so that's pretty good. 750k even, because it's 150,
After the boss kill, yeah.
1.5
Extra
something.
kill.
The Mr. Kitawe produce.
Okay, so U, not a V.
I looked like a U. I don't know. Maybe it's a V. It's hard to tell with some of these.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. What mode am I challenging?
Supreme Overlord. Ooh.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Yeah, a little locket there. Gotta lock the locket. Lock it. Just keep saying the word lock it.
Lock it.
Pop lock it.
I guess it's just unnamed bonus loop. Get ready for the real time.
It's the bloop.
It's about to be very real, and I have no idea the extent to which how real it is about to be. But okay, very good. Hey,
that is
hey.
many of them. Many more.
All right, I'm not even sure I want to mess with that guy over there.
Oh, he is spicy with the lasers.
Okay.
As are the floating islands.
All right, still just 4 rocks per
many
lasers,
lasers.
so that's fine. I can deal with 4 rocks per rock. Dealt with that before. Okay. Oof. Oh, I don't know if I agree with that.
That was a bit weird.
I feel like the rock was dead, but okay, fine.
Excuse me, streamer. You're overestimate.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, we kind of are, yeah.
You just passed the 2-hour mark.
Well, I feel like this exhibition is probably worth it.
I'm just giving you crap.
Okay, all right, mid-boss, what do you got?
Oh, that is a big spread. That is a large spread of things that you do not want to engage with.
These rocks brought to you by Fantoon. Uh-oh, okay.
Okay, then.
Okie dokie.
This is a lot scary on Expert on Loop 3. Please to give me extend.
Hey!
Just had to ask.
It's almost like it's queued.
I wasn't sure if the math checked out on that one.
It's fine.
But it did, and I needed it. Those guys are... Ooh, hello!
That's a spread.
Go wide or go home.
That is a lot of laser that whatever shot the laser shot. Not even sure what shot the laser, but it sure shot it. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Excuse me. I do not want your newsletter.
Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe, please.
You've just subscribed to Fantoon Facts.
Oh my! All right, well, I'm going to absolutely eat a death before the boss here. I feel like there's no way. Yeah. There's just a lot going on there. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We're just gonna go right on through. I'm not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. I am gonna worry about this, but I'm not gonna worry about missing those other guys.
Let's see what we get here.
Also, it strikes me, we both actually basically did get 3 loops in collectively, the both of us.
More or less.
More or less.
Holy sugar. That was a...
Oh, no, that's a 4-way shot.
That's a 4 of them, huh?
And that's an 8 line?
That is many.
That is a several.
Several things are happening there. Thankfully, it's not very threatening in its direction.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh, except for that one.
that's a little more
That
threatening.
one's a little bit less ideal. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, 3-2.
I don't want to worry you or anything, but you're 100,000 points behind Zacky's PB.
What was it? 1.7
7.
what?
1.70.
Oh. Okay.
No pressure.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, beautiful breezy, cover girl, trademark. It really depends on what Loop 3 Stage 2 has to offer, because if I can beat it, I think I've got the 1-7, but I'm a lot worried for what's going to be happening.
Those are faster. Faster revenge bullets.
Okay, that's fine.
More of those
let's just
dudes.
let's just do that. There, perfect. Exactly as intended.
Wow. Those guys had something to say.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty then. Loop 3, I would say, is extremely solidly in the not messing around category. Ooh boy.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. Sure, whatever. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy can just wander
Whatever.
off. You know what? That's fine. Don't need those points right now. Would rather. That's unfortunate, but all right, that's fine too. Let's switch to this weapon, because if I'm gonna lose anything, I'd rather lose the doofy this shot, which is less helpful. Okay, that's fine. I say with about as many question marks in the inflection as I can muster here. Please die. Okay, that's less good. Those have a lot more health. That is not okay. It is actually the opposite of okay. Everything happening is the opposite of okay right now.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Okay, my right hand is starting to cramp up a little bit. We're gonna fight through that.
Wow, that guy. We were trying.
I very little like anything that's happening right now. The one little turret there had to get a single pot shot off. Okay, it all depends on how scary Walker Boy is here. If Walker Boy is not horrific, this might still be fine.
That is definitely moving faster now.
Gravity turned up to 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello again. Well met, etc. You attack that floor, buddy. Yeah, show that floor what for.
It owed it money.
I see. Alright, I'm really hoping that that turret is worth enough to get me an extend. Okay.
That was a curious pattern.
That's probably my only real way to...
There's the extend.
Okay. That was probably my only real way to avoid taking a hit there, honestly. Like, that is an incredible spread.
Yeah, like this one even.
Yeah, Alright, it's a real good thing that I got an extend out of the earlier part of the fight, because, there is a, like, 90% chance I'm gonna need it right here, right now. Please go faster.
Nice. There you go.
Oh. All right. 1672.
6-7, huh? 3-3.
This is real scary now. Oh. Okay, you all stay way away. Everyone's please just stay away from me. You do whatever you want to do in places that aren't in my location. Thanks. Appreciate it.
That's me talking to every flying insect during summer.
No, not okay.
Apt analogy.
Please. Okay, fine, whatever. Didn't want those points anyway. We're just gonna shoot forward here and... yeah. All right. Very good. Oh wait, that's right. There's a lot of this first. That is some severe slowdown.
Where are those going to?
Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Doesn't matter what loop you're on, that's always scary. Okay. That's fascinating. This is also fascinating. Okay, that was a lot scary. But I do kind of want to see if I can make a bunch of points happen here, especially because you know what points means? Extends, and you know what extends means? Progress, probably. Okay. I think 171 is... 171 is an extend. Oh, no! Okay,
rip.
Well...
At least this thing is pooping out points.
Oh, rip.
Hey.
Well, extended his job. Now you're at 174.
174. Honestly, I am thrilled I made it this far. This is incredible. And also scary.
Oh.
These are the same as always, except they're real tanky now. Those guys do not want to quit. Somebody reinforce the hull in those weird electric boys. The zappy boys.
Blah.
Okay, good. These guys, on the other hand, still not terribly durable, which is good, because I don't want them to crash into me. But hey, whoa, hi,
that's many bullets.
Please don't.
That's many bullets.
They did. I asked them politely, and they still did. That's very rude.
Yeah. Strong agree.
Whoa, hey!
Hi.
That is, velocity on that bullet there. Please also don't. Okay, I like this not at all. I am absolutely going to eat a death immediately on the start of this fight, because I'm not going to be able to kill the weird spinny bits.
Oh, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Easy peasy.
Sure. Whatever, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
I think things are just dandy. Things are less dandy. Okay, well, I happened to kill all the ones that were passing by me at the time, which is real convenient. Buddy. Whoa, hey. Please don't.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know how many missiles to expect, but I'm sure it's going to be entirely too many. Okay.
Oh, there are now new missiles up there.
They're fast.
Oh.
They're 3 still, but they're very quick.
Oh.
17631.
176.
3190.
Oh, that was...
That's better. Well, GG. Good lord.
Apparently, that puts you 7th on Shmup Farms.
Wow. Nice. I actually should go through and post all of my SBC scores on Shmup Farm. I haven't done any of those.
Phew.
Well, I suppose I can stop the timer now.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the final time for two
all of that.
2 1-loop rounds, and then also just taking that to...
We'll call it 2 hours and 16 minutes.
To the house. Because I would say taking it to 3-3 is defo taking it to the house.
Yeah, that's pushing it. Well, okay, I think we should wrap it up for tonight / this morning then.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go
And
take
everybody
some
can go
well-deserved
pass
rest.
out for
All
sleepy
right.
times.
Well, I guess we'll see you all tomorrow starting at noon Central Time. We have some interesting games coming up. You don't want to miss it. We'll start with Nim and Nom, a short 2v2 race if I'm not mistaken. And then we'll go into Enchantress of Numbers, Zelda 2 Reverse Boss Order. And if we can get up to $600 by then, she'll have a glitched horse head fight.
You should get up to $600 by then.
We're only
it.
$81 away, so we can figure something out here. But
Make
regardless,
it happen.
it is time for
Make
us.
the hype donations for that 3-3 run happen. Please, for the children.
It's for the kids.
For the kids.
Indeed. And don't forget, this is Zero Hour Productions Extra Life 2019 event benefiting the Children's Hospital of Wisconsin through Extra Life. If you are interested in donating, go to donate.zerohour-productions.net. And to see the list of donation incentives, it is incentives.zerohour-productions.net.
Oh, it's still just labeled as hard. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping it would show us it being expert or something. Oh well, whatever.
Regardless,
Rip.
we'll see you all shortly before noon tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Take care.
Have a good night, everybody.